Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Delinks video. I don't usually record videos back to back on a night when I say that is absolutely not what I'm going to do. But I'd actually like to elaborate on me being worse than you, Belle, because I think that is very important to clarify. And now, I think I would be worse than you, Belle, because, I mean, I've got abandonment issues, and I mean, I'm sure that you, Belle, also had abandonment issues, but, I mean, Jaden fused his soul with you, Belle. I've met someone who is so life-changing, and had such a life-changing, his impact on my life is so great and so intense. And our soul connection is not enough to fix my abandonment issues. So if he went away all of a sudden, I think I could be worse than you, Belle. Which would be terrifying. Please never let me see that. Please never let me see that. You, Belle, did a bunch of horrible shit. I don't want to be anything like that. It says my brain that is probably going to, hold on a second. I wanted to see something when I unlocked Aporia. I'm going to see something, although I don't even know if this makes sense. It really doesn't make sense to me, but I'm going to look at it. Okay, hold on a second, actually. Let me look at the scene album. Maybe his unlock was the one that, oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. That was the last one. Unlocking him was the last scene. Alright, that's actually nice. And as much as I roasted him, I actually did want to unlock him after I saw him. I do understand, though, the pain of losing someone so dear to you. But honestly, I do not want that to be experienced on a physical level. That would destroy me. I mean, honestly, it would. And now, I'm going to get rid of these standard duelists. And, I'm not sure what to do after that. But I do need to get back to cleaning as soon as possible. And yes, Quattro is now level 30. Level 30 indeed. Now this is going to have to be a short video, because I really don't have time to waste. I have to be very careful. But as much as I have to be careful, I also cannot push my body past what I can handle. And I'm not sure my body can handle, what it means to clean for several hours straight, or even a full work shift straight. I'm not sure my body can handle that. Because if it could, I would not be on Social Security. Although I'm generally able-bodied. However, that can change. Just saying. Being able-bodied is a blessing. It's a privilege. That privilege can be taken away from you. It can be taken away from you so fast. And yeah, I do know a case where this happened. I mean, it was bad. Just trust me on that. I don't really feel like I feel like it's very important for me to respect a person's privacy, but trust me, you can be able-bodied 1 minute, and you could be your entire life you can be the healthiest person around. You can be in shape, you can eat all the right things, you can have all kinds of energy. Maybe you even go to the gym a lot. But one thing can change everything. One thing. You could suddenly become disabled. And you would never have expected it. So discrimination against the disabled? Pretty stupid considering how easily things can change. And by the way, I know how much things can change. I've seen it. It was not something I expected. It was a very painful experience, but I definitely had a lot going on, so considering everything that happened shortly after a lot of things have happened to me, and I don't always get the opportunity to deal with them then and there. I will put it that way. I don't always have the chance to pause and reflect. I don't even get the chance to grieve all the time. Like, I've grieved more over Rain's ending and Maggie Record and A shutting down than I have over anyone else. But that's because I wasn't blocked from being able to grieve over those things. I didn't have a lot of shit in the way that just suddenly happened. That I had time to actually grieve over that. So, everything that came before or after or whatever, just keep in mind that just because I'm able-bodied now doesn't mean that can't change. And for this reason, I cannot push my body too much or something could go wrong. And now obviously that's unlikely to be the case considering my room is pretty small. But I mean, if I go too far, like an entire shift's worth of cleaning would be too much for me. And that much I do know because I've been in Japan. I walked around for longer than I could handle. My left foot was overworked, and I came back to the United States on crutches. My crutches are in Japanese. Yeah, I do know. So that's why I'm taking these breaks. However, I do need to get back to cleaning very soon. I just don't want to have too many standard dolls out. Although I could afford for all of them to respawn. But in any case, this will have to be a short video again because I still have a lot left to do. I do not necessarily like this. This feels like absolute hell. I mean, especially when I had to clean on my hands and knees. Like, dear God, pain. Yeah, if I get on my hands and knees, like, just kneeling puts me in physical pain. And I'm just like, dude, I know I'm not young, but I'm still pretty damn young, okay? How come my knees hurt already? Like, couldn't you have waited until I was at least 40? My body? No. You do not get that luxury. It hurts now. Ugh, dear God, I swear. But at the very least, I'm sure that I'm still able to get this done before 10. I'm not even sure that it'll take me... You know, if I get all of this finished before 10, it might be soon enough to actually be able to sleep. But we have to remember one of the reasons that I'm sacrificing my sleep. I want to make sure that I'm up before 10 so I can make sure that I leave before 10, and also because I don't trust myself to actually leave. I mean, my parents can get me up just fine, okay? That's not the problem. The actual problem is getting me to actually get up that early. And yes, I can get up that early. You poor soul. Listen, I've got 2 now. Okay, never mind. I knew what kind of death this was. Yeah, defeat. Predictable. Very predictable. And I still wish I had Karma Cut. But I don't wish I had it so much I'm going to waste gems on it. And now this might change in the future, but you know. Okay, so any other duelists around that need to be destroyed? Just saying. Okay, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna build up to another turbo duel. And to be fair, I would be fine with that. I'm surprised that, you know, considering everything that's going... Oh god, everything in here is a mess. I have to remember chunks. Chunks. I will be fine. I just have to remember in chunks. And not one single... Yeah. I can actually freak out very easily. I will freak out, and I will also not just freak out, but I won't really be able to. Well, let's just say this. I get overwhelmed pretty easily. I think this was the case even before I developed anxiety. But actually, I have to do something about this. Like, I need my anxiety disorder on file somewhere, and because I'm on Social Security, so they need to know that I have anxiety. Although I don't know if I want to talk to them myself in the state that I'm in. Okay, well, I'm not going to say that everyone's out yet. Okay, now I say that everyone's out. Well, I'm going to call it quits now. I will be back after round 3 of cleaning. I had to make sure I take this nice and slow. That way I am not overwhelmed. Anyway guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I will see you guys in my next one.